Few people know cars the way Bob Johnson does. Now more than 45 years into running his own dealership, Johnson Motors, he's bought, sold, and traded countless vehicles of every brand.
Well, I started on the wash rack. My father was a dealer with Chevrolet, Oldsmobile, and Cadillac. And he was colorblind, so I began ordering cars when I was, I believe, 8. And began to order. I remember ordering Oldsmobiles on these big weird yellow forms, and it sort of started from there, and then I watched things grow.
Right at home in auto dealerships most of his life, Johnson soon found another place where he belongs, Penn State. He earned his bachelor's degree at University Park in 1971 before opening Johnson Motors in 1972.
I always say that when I went to Penn State the morning my parents took me over on a Sunday, I cried. And then the day that I left, I had to pull over in parking lot 80 back then, and I cried. And it's just the way it was. Penn State's a special piece for me.
As he cemented his dealerships as a staple in the community, Johnson also continued to show his appreciation for Penn State. With a campus so close to home, he took advantage of ways to get involved at Penn State DuBois. He's a former secretary for the DuBois Educational Foundation and chaired the fundraising committee for the construction of the DEF building. He regularly sponsors fundraising events such as the Lion Wine and Cheese and the DEF golf outing. And this year, he created an open-door scholarship for Penn State DuBois students.
But I just think you have to give back, and you just keep on giving and giving and giving till there isn't any more to give. And I think that's kind of what we've done with Penn State. It's a very, very worthwhile thing to do. If you're looking for a place to put your money, this is a good place to put it.
Johnson continues to manage the daily operations at his dealership, though as his son Kevin becomes more involved, he does much of his work online from the second home he and his wife Janine found in North Carolina.
We moved to a little town called Southport, and I sort of look at Southport as the Reynoldsville of the South. It's this tiny, tiny little town, and it's on the ocean and on the Intracoastal Waterway. Every morning I do all of the computer stuff, and I look and see where we are and continue to do a lot of the things that I did before. And then once a month I come home for a week.
Coming back home often means a visit to the campus, a place full of gratitude for Bob Johnson, the recipient of the Distinguished Ambassador Award.
I think it's a really neat thing. It's something I never expected to receive, and I'm thrilled to get it.